In many cases, the final stage of graphic design is to copy the design. It could be dozens or even thousands. So, a graphic designer should know about the printing techniques. Planographic printing is also called offset printing, since water resists oil. In planographic printing, we will apply oil on the part for printing and let the part not for printing absorb enough water. When ink applied on the plate, the part for printing will resist water and absorb the ink, while the part not for printing will resist the ink, then press the paper to contain the ink. Nowadays, offset printing is a quick process. Since the plate making is relatively easy and the cost is low, it's good for mass printing. Planographic printing is widely used nowadays, but there are some weaknesses, such as the color is not that thick and rich, cannot be used on special printing. Intaglio printing. Contents are engraved or etched into the printing plate. The plate then is covered in ink, before the ink is wiped off the surface but remains in the grooves. Then the ink is transferred from the plate to the paper. Since the ink is from the groove, after printing, the ink will be slightly raised. Intaglio is often used in securities and banknotes printing. The strength is that the ink can apply onto many kinds of paper. The color is rich, thick, and has good adhesion. The weakness is that the cost of plate making and printing is high. Relief printing is to carve on wood, stone, bronze, or plastic as the printing plates. Remove the parts without contents, leaving the contents remain standing out. Apply ink on the plates and press the paper to contain the ink. The strength is that the ink is thick and the color is rich. Ink can be applied onto any materials and even curved surfaces. The weakness is that the process is slow and low efficiency. Stencil printing. One of the stencil printing commonly used in graphic printing is screen printing. When you spread the ink with a squeegee, ink is transferred onto the substrates, where certain parts are blocked by a stencil, resulting in imprinted designs. The strength of stencil printing is that the ink is thick and the color is rich. The ink can be applied to any materials and even on curved surfaces. The weakness is that the process is slow and low efficiency. Digital printing is to print the file from the computer directly with laser printer or inkjet printer. The strength is that you don't have to make the printing plate to print, so it will be quick and easy. The weakness is that the poor adhesion of printing ink and the cost of mass printing is high. As a designer, we should know all about the printing types so that we can ensure the design be printed perfectly.